Yes, Julius Olesunguli, you want to joyride on that as well?
Yes, Mr. Speaker. And while I joyride, Mr. Speaker, I hope I can raise an issue about that the Hansard office should actually report all that we say. Because, Mr. Speaker, yesterday, the reporting, at least to YouTube, ended at 11:59. And all we said at that time does not appear on record at all. Today, when we spoke in front of the minister, what I said was cut short, and you can see what between myself and Honorable Tongoyo, there is a lot that got lost. So I hope, Mr. Speaker, when we come to defend the people of Kenya, the Hansard office becomes faithful to what we are doing here.
Clerk, you hear that? The Hansard should be a faithful report.
And so, Mr. Speaker,
factual report of the transactions that go on in the House.
Mr. Speaker, following concerns raised by several families in Transmara, and it's not a statement I'm reading, and other parts of Kenya, there is a lot of information now regarding Kenyans who are allegedly recruited and taken to...
Honorable Sunguli.
Yeah.
You can't joyride by pulling out a written statement.
No, I'm not writing a statement. I'm not reading a statement. It's just the introduction. And taken to the Russian Federation under false pretenses. Mr. Speaker, quite a number of people from my constituency, Caleb Lebunge Koringo, Nixon Kebenei, Kelvin Lemashon, Billy Ledama Kitereswa Olekaparo, Ledama Mopes, Danson Ngeiwa, Benson, and David Kibet, and among other people, many other Transmarans, were taken to Russia under false pretenses. Today, the minister said that they are investigating those that recruited these people. Mr. Speaker, these particular ones were recruited at Chai House here by an organization called the Global something, the Global, I missed the whole name, but they are in Chai House, and we have the telephone number of the fellows who actually recruited these people. They were taken to Athi River for a very casual training of some sort of military training at Athi River, and they were told to open accounts to which they have no access. Now we don't know. They went, Mr. Speaker, they have no communications with their families. Some of them have little communication, but inconsistent communication. Can we, Mr. Speaker, get a statement from the government, from the minister responsible for security, on how we are going to ensure that our people are actually safe where they have gone? What is the level of their safety? Mr. Speaker, this becomes a very important issue, and we would like I would like to thank my friend Charles Onchoke for bringing this statement.
Thank you. Yatongoyo, on the same?
Yes, Speaker.
Too many joyriders.
I don't want Speaker to belabor much, but you know, getting from Sunguli 7 people from one single constituency or sub-county is so worrying.
He's saying 12.
Yeah, 12. Then that can tell you, Honorable Speaker, that the magnitude, the number could be extremely big and worrying. I think maybe before we wait the Speaker to issue, to respond to the question, Honorable Sunguli can take the information he has to DCI, because it can also as much help during this time of investigation. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Yes, Russell. Yes, Sunguli, what's your point of order? Give Sunguli the
Since
mic.
I'm raising the matter in the House, I don't think that it's wise for me to go to the DCI. Can I table this document so that the honorable member, who is the chairman of security, can take it to the
Honorable
DCI?
Sunguli, you are a joyrider. You have no document to table. Yes, Russell.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, from the foregoing raised by the Honorable Member from Kisii, when Kenyans are recruited to go and fight in foreign wars, those actually are not soldiers, those are mercenaries. And the law about mercenaries is really very clear. But the division we must make between the two is if there are Kenyan students who are studying in Russia and are conscripted to fight the Russian war, then I think that is illegal and it is against the international law. For that reason,
Honorable Russell, you are a military man. A country cannot conscript anybody who is not its national.
indeed.
You can only conscript your nationals.
But Honorable Speaker, what I'm saying is what the member of Kisii has raised. If indeed some of those individuals who are in Russia studying, then for them to be conscripted is illegal. But at the same time, also the Kenyan agents who are recruiting Kenyans to go and fight in foreign wars, actually that is criminal and action must be taken without delay because Kenyans are looking for green pastures, but not through fighting in foreign wars that they are not likely to survive.
Honorable Ichungwa, Majority Leader, if I know Karemba is distracting you and he should stop. If you heard what Sunguli said, member for Kilgoris, he says he knows the physical address of the recruiting agent. He has a telephone number and the name of the individual who is recruiting and suspecting young Kenyans, and most likely is making a fortune out of it and taking them as mercenaries to the Russia-Ukraine front line. I think this is not a matter I would leave to the Defense, Intelligence and Foreign Relations Committee. I will pass the ball to you, and you should, between now and the time we get a response, engage DCI, NIS, so that they can be able, and Sunguli is a person of interest to the extent that he has the details that he has talked about, so that you can assist in apprehending these criminals who are taking advantage of the situation of unemployment in the country. I have also some letters from Raphael Wanjala and a few other members whose constituents have been on that front line. I have taken the extra step of talking to Ambassador Mathuki in Moscow and personally send him to go and see Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, whom I know as a friend because we served together as foreign ministers. And Lavrov said that the Russian government is not involved in those recruitments, and anybody who dies on the front line are either thrown in the rivers or buried in mass graves. So this is a very serious matter, and I want to encourage you as the majority leader in the House to take it up so that we can assist Kenyans in distress. Maybe you can come back to the House by Thursday, but get the details from Sunguli. Jen Kihara on the same issue? Yes?
Mr. Speaker, I think the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Diaspora Desk, has a lot of information. I saw it in the media, 2 ladies who have lost, whose husbands are missing out there. There is one who came back miraculously and had horrifying story to tell. I think that Foreign Affairs Diaspora Desk has got a lot, and I think it's good to advise parents or the family members who have their children out there to come out and register so that we know the extent of the problem, because it's a serious, serious one. That one who came back had to make himself mad. He became mad. He started shooting everywhere so that he was taken to the hospital. And finally, he was assisted by the ministry, by the embassy. So I think there is a lot of information going around. There is a lady who said they know even the agent and called them by name. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Jen. Ichungwa, maybe what you should also do is cause the government communication authority to send out a clear message to Kenyans that there are no jobs in Russia for Kenyans to go and perform. Those who are being lured for jobs in Russia are going to a war zone, and it is advised not to do so. So, Onjoke, your request and all the joy riders is in the hands of the majority leader, who will be responding by Thursday next week. John Kagusha, member from Kurueni.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to the provisions of Standing Orders 44, 2C, I rise to request for a statement from the chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Transport and Infrastructure regarding the status of construction of the Gikondi-Thara Road and the Mwireri-Mutewathe Road in Mukurweini constituency. Honorable Speaker, the award of the two projects to contractors created legitimate expectation among residents that construction works would be undertaken within the stipulated timelines and to the required standards. However, progress on both roads has been slow, irregular, and unclear. Several sections have stalled, while sections where works had commenced have deteriorated due to incomplete works. This has caused significant inconvenience to residents and raised serious concerns regarding contractor performance, payments processes, and the adequacy of project supervision and oversight. Honorable Speaker, it is against this background that I request for a statement from the chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Transport and Infrastructure on the following. 1, the current status of the Gikondi-Thara and Mwireri-Mutewathe roads, including the approved scope of works and the percentage of completion for each project. Number 2, the reasons for delays, stalled works, and any non-payments or delayed payments of contractors. 3, the measures being taken to ensure timely completion of the two roads, including budgetary provisions, resolution of contractor claims, or the engagement of alternative contractors where necessary, particularly for the Mwireri-Mutewathe road. And 4, the specific timelines within which residents of Mukurweini constituency can expect the completion and commissioning of the Gikondi-Thara road and the Mwireri-Mutewathe road. I thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Chair Roads. Any member from the Roads Committee? Majority Leader, you can inform them to bring a response in 2 weeks.
I will do that, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. Next order. Majority Leader, your Thursday statement. Do you have any today?